thanks a lot for taking the time, Jean. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Looking at some of the other antagonists that you've played in the past, how does Victor Dubois compare? I mean, for a villain, he's such a gentleman, and even his name sounds elegant, right?
Victor is somebody who, I mean, in the movie, he came from the past.
Mm-hmm.
Came from a memory. He came from, but he came also with the art. It is not only somebody who wants to kill you. He's not an assassin. Just he's not having contract for money. He comes from his dream.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, it doesn't come in the right way. He comes with the gun in the end, which is not the good way to have his dream back. That's the difference. It's somebody coming from the past in the bad way.
And he doesn't want to get his hands dirty, right? I mean, he lets everyone else do the work. He sits around and he delegates. I think if I was the bad guy in real life, that's the kind of bad guy I'd want to be. You can, you take the hostages, you go crack the safe, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because maybe he remember his partner. The partner wasn't an easy man today. So that's why he came with those guys. But again, it wasn't right, and the situation will become worse, and you'll see how it's moving.
Are you an art connoisseur in real life yourself? And if not, do you have extravagant vice, maybe wine or food or travel?
You mean in front of the art, according to the art?
Right.
I know. I have a friend who is a painter, but he's not a very successful painter. But I like the idea of looking at a painting every day and finding things different. You know, even if it's a cheap painting, because I've been working with Steve Martin, who is a real connoisseur. He's a collector of art, and he told me that he was 17, and he started buying things $25, only to have it in his wall and to look at that and to be happy. Yeah. The relationship with the art doesn't have to be through money. It has to be through your heart and what you feel, in fact.
You have art on your own wall. I don't know myself what I would do with a $60 million Rembrandt if I had it. Would you just?
No, I do not have. But I can understand if you have the money, of course. I have seen what Steve Martin has in his walls, and it is very important, very big.
I love when actors or any people in the arts turn to a different medium. Like Steve Martin collects, of course. Cheech Marin, he collects. But then like somebody like Jim Carrey, he'll go out and he'll paint himself. I love seeing when actors do that.
Yeah, of course. There are a lot of them. They retire. Gene Hackman, is retiring painting. Yes.
That's nice. I like that. Well, earlier this year, we got to see you in Spike Lee's film, The Five Bloods. Since you got an up and close personal look at Delroy Lindo's performance in that film, do you predict that he'll get an Oscar nomination? Because everybody's saying that he's that good, and to me, he was.
I hope for him, of course. Mm-hmm. Very good. And then again, when you look at actors, when you look at your companion, when in your road and in your life and movies that you do, you can see that everybody has talent, and you have to respect others' talent. And I hope he's going to get an award. Yes, of course.
Yeah, and I know you didn't have any scenes with him in The Five Bloods, but were you able to meet Chadwick Boseman anytime during the production or after? And what were your thoughts when you found out he had passed?
I mean, I met them. It was the movie was released with the pandemic, and we were all together on screen, and people from all around the world. We were together for one night. We watched the movie together, and then we took a glass together, and we were happy together. We spoke to each other hours. People they were in Vietnam, people were in Los Angeles, in New York, in Europe. That was fantastic.
Mm.
Fantastic.
You didn't keep that "Make America Great Again" hat, did you? Please say you didn't. Sony Pictures recently announced that it was going to release a limited edition of Léon Professional in December. When's the last time you revisited that film?
What film?
Léon. They're going to release a new version of it, I guess, in December for Christmas.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Really?
It's going to be a 4K Blu-ray Steelbook version. That's a
unbelievable. And who could have said that at that epoch that the movie will still alive years after that? I'm very flattered because the audience continue to like the movie, and I'm very happy for that.
Yeah, it'll be a nice stocking stuffer for a lot of people. Do you think a film that controversial could be made today?
Oh, I don't know, because the way to produce a movie today, but you have to find a director, a young director, having that art and being able to write a good script and to film a good movie. I don't know if it can be. I mean, I'm sure there are young people, but maybe a movie is a witness of an epoch, I guess.
Right.
And we have to find something from today, maybe more than to reproduce again what we've done long time ago, because we have to respect youth today, I guess.
Right. Well, I'll make this my last question, Jean, but a French film, I don't know if you've heard of it, a few weeks ago called Mignonnes. It was called Cuties in the United States. Got criticism for what people said was the sexualization of children. Did you hear about that movie? And if so, did it remind you of the same criticism that Léon got?
No. But if it is about young people, I mean, kids or things like that, I don't like that.
Oh, okay. Because you've heard that criticism about Léon too, right? About the relationship between your character and Natalie Portman's character.
Yeah, but he never moved, he never touched her, he never did something bad. We discussed about that with Luc, I remember, because he had written different scenes in which they're a little bit closer, but we didn't shoot that. We stayed, very clean. I do not agree when sexually you go into with the kids. I don't like that. Never.
Well, Jean, thank you very much for taking the time, and congratulations on this film, and stay safe during this pandemic, and hopefully we all get through it safe and sound.
Thank you, Kiko.
All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.